So now let us see the locomotion in birds. So birds are adapted to fly in air. They can walk also on ground, and some birds like ducks and swans, they can swim also. So let us see how they can perform all these locomotory actions. Firstly, how they can fly. The birds have hollow and light bones which make their body light. Secondly, bones of birds, the forelimbs of bones are modified into wings, and the bones of the hind limbs are uh, used for walking and perching. They have very strong breast bones, breast muscles, which are attached to the forelimbs. Here, this is the forelimb, which is modified into wing, and they have these bones are attached to breast muscles, and they are very strong. And with the action of these breast muscles, what happens? These muscles help in pushing or pulling of the wings and flapping of wings, and that is why they can fly. So hollow bones, hollow and light bones, forelimbs modified into wings. Hind limbs are walking and perching type. This is the hind limb. They have strong breast muscles for flight. They help in pulling and pushing of the forelimbs or the wings. Now, few of the aquatic birds like the ducks and swans, they have webbed feet, and this helps the bird to swim. Now let us see movement in fish. For that, we have to perform an activity. We will require two small square papers. Fold the square papers into a paper boat and put both the paper boats in water. Now push one of them with its narrow pointed end. Push from here. This is the narrow point. These two are the ends, narrow pointed ends, and you have to push it from one of its end. Now push the other boat sideways from here. Push it from here, from the broader side, and observe it. What will you observe? What will be your observation? So we have observed that in the first case the boat moved forward, but in this case what happened? It does not move forward. So the body of fish is like that of a boat. The head and the tail, they are smaller than the middle portion. This is broader and this is narrower, and the body tapers. This is called as tapered end. This structure in which the middle part is broader and the ends are narrow, it is called as streamlined. This body shape is called as streamlined. So what happens? A fish has fins and tails, and the body is streamlined, and it has very strong muscles. Now during swimming, these muscles make the front part of the body curve one side. When a fish moves, what happens? Because of these muscles, strong muscles, the one end, they curve to one side, and the tail moves to the opposite side, forming a curve, as you can see it here. Then quickly the body and tail curve to the other side. Quickly it curves to the other side. The head moves to the other side, and the tail moves to the opposite side, and this produces a jerk and pushes the body forward. And a series of such quick jerks makes the fish swim forward. And the streamlined body shape offers least resistance to forward movement from through the water. The fins of fish, they also help in keeping the balance of body and to keep direction when the fish is swimming. Now let us see how a snake moves. So a snake has a very long backbone. They have thin muscles which are connected to each other. Even these vertebrae or the backbone, they are far from one another. Now they have muscles also which interconnect the backbone, the ribs and the skin. Now snake moves in a wave-like manner, as you can see, a wave-like manner, by crawling on their bellies, and this is called slithering. So a snake slithers. The body makes a number of loops. It makes a number of loops during motion, which gives a forward jerk. First it makes loops and gives a forward jerk, and the snake moves forward by pressing against the ground. So in this way a snake moves forward, or this is the movement pattern or locomotion in snakes. Now in other animals like mammals, like tiger, elephant, these animals use their both the limbs, the forelimbs as well as the hind limbs for locomotion. But in case of human beings, we human beings use our only hind limbs for locomotion. So in animals having a vertebral column or backbone, we use this locomotion is brought by two set of because of two reasons. Firstly, the bones which are part of the skeletal system, and second, the muscles which are part of muscular system, and the coordinated action of both these the bones, skeletal system as well as the muscular system brings about the locomotion. The contraction and relaxation of muscles moves the bone, and in this way we move from one place to the other, or we can move our body parts. Now yoga. So yoga is a gift of Indian tradition, and United Nations has declared 21st June as International Yoga Day. Why yoga is important? Because it keeps a person healthy, and it gives a proper shape to your body. Your bones become fit. It maintains the correct posture while you are sitting or walking, and it makes your bones strong, and can ward off a number of diseases like osteoporosis. This yoga helps in relieving joint pain in case of elderly people. It also tunes your muscles and keep them active. It keeps yoga. If you perform yoga or you practice yoga daily, your heart becomes healthy and more efficient. But always practice yoga in the supervision of a trained person. So here we come to the end of the chapter. Thank you, students.